loves. Today I want to film a video just showing you a day with me, how to be productive. Today I'm working from home, but I'm going to try to make the most out of it. So I'll just walk you through some of the things that I try to incorporate into my day every day, so that when I go to bed, I can feel like I'm satisfied, like I really tried my best. So if you want to see this kind of stuff, then you should keep watching. Leo said, Mama, if you really want to be productive, the most important thing you gotta do is take me to the parties. So that's what we're gonna do. Alrighty, so now I'm back from walking Leo, and it's time for the most important thing of the day, which is my coffee. So I've been using the same mixture for a while now, since I did the Whole30 a few months ago, and I showed you back then. And what I do is I get this reusable cup. It keeps my drink cold the entire day, so I love it. And then I get some milk. This milk is an almond milk that only has 3 ingredients, which are filtered water, almonds, and Himalayan sea salt. And I'm not sponsored or anything like that. I just really like it, and I believe in the whole idea of having something that is so simple. And then I have this cold brew coffee from Starbucks. This stuff is together still kind of pricey, but honestly it tastes better than just going to regular Starbucks. It has less ingredients, and to me it tastes better. Like, it's delicious. So anyways, I'm gonna get my coffee set up. I'll add some ice in the end, and then after that I'll get my work area situated for the day and talk to you a little bit about what I like to do every single day, whether I'm working from home or if I'm working at the office. It's not a video without one of these. So since I'm working from home today, I'm just gonna put on a face mask, take care of my skin a little bit, and then I'm trying to get the ambiance ready for me to work. This is what I like to do. So I am just trying to clean up a little bit. I'm not doing like a deep cleaning or anything, but just making sure that I don't have too much clutter around me. So it's pretty okay, because I'm gonna move that bag over here. And then Alan helped me set up like a little station. Part of the little cleaning that I wanna do right now, just so that I can feel really good, is putting away some of this trash here, and just organizing these dishes. So I have trash, organizing this, putting away my coffee. Ooh. There. And putting away this. Every single morning I have a date, because it gives me a lot of energy, but it doesn't make me feel heavy. And it obviously is delicious. So this is my go-to breakfast. Okay, so while this mask just kind of sits on my face and I drink my coffee, I eat my date, I'm just gonna check my emails, because that's just something that I can do that's productive, but it's kind of easy. I don't have to think too hard. The first thing that I do is that, because where I work, things can change overnight, so I have to do that every single day so that I know that I'm executing everything properly. So I'm gonna check my emails, and then after that I'll take off my mask, put on a little bit of makeup, and then tell you why I like to look well put together every single day, and then also walk you through my planning the day stage, which is actually kind of fun. So I'll be back.
We get to my locker. Open it, please, Mr. Price says. So I do. He steps in front of me and gathers my coat.
Alrighty, love, so I'm back. I put on my face and I try to put myself to look put together, you know? So back in the day, I've already mentioned this in my morning routine, I would just kind of like roll out of bed and not really try, but as of like the past few months, I actually try to look good every single day. Doesn't mean that I'm doing the most, but I'm doing something to where I feel like I'm confident, you know? And the reason I like doing that is because it just translates into my work and into my energy, into the way that I approach relationships. And it's something so simple, but trust me, I really think it's worth it. And it takes like literally like 5-10 minutes to look like you tried, as opposed to just rolling out of bed. It's just not a good look in my opinion. So anyway, I do that every single day for my outfit, you know, something simple, since I'm at home, no one's gonna see me, but it makes a difference. Now I want to show you a little bit more on how I plan my days and my weeks and all that. Just to give you a little bit of a snippet, I used to have one planner, and I would list everything on there. So everything that was day job related, blog and YouTube related, anything that was like personal business related, and it was really overwhelming. So as of late last year, maybe like Q4 time, I stopped doing that. So basically now what I do is I have a planner where I put everything that is evening and weekend related, which is YouTube, which is my blog, which is my photo booth business, and I like to put everything there categorized, and I'll show you what it looks like. And then I have something else, something on my computer that is day job related. And the reason I like to separate them is because I noticed that like when I had everything in my planner, if I was planning something during the weekend and I would see all this stuff for my day job on there, I would get really cranky because I felt overwhelmed. I'm like, when the hell am I gonna do all this stuff? And it just wasn't a good idea to be thinking about day job things during the weekend, because realistically, I'm not gonna work on that stuff on the weekend, so why am I gonna stress myself out by looking at it? So now I do something on the computer, and it just gives me a way to quickly write the stuff down. Like if my boss asks me something, or if I get an IM from a coworker, I can just easily jot it down and I don't have to worry about forgetting it. It's a lot easier and faster, as opposed to when I was jotting it down here, sometimes I would forget things. Also, another reason I like doing my day job stuff here is because things change really quickly in my industry. So if I have to move things around in because of priority, or because they're either no longer relevant or are now more relevant than ever before, then I can just move them up and down without, you know, having to struggle, as opposed to when I wrote it down in my journal. If something was written, it was just kind of was stuck there and it didn't look cute. Now, as far as like my personal planner goes, so I like to categorize everything in colors. So everything that is blog or YouTube related is in yellow, and here you're seeing like the most of what I'm doing. And then everything that is business related is in blue. I normally like to give myself like deadlines of Saturday for my business things, so that way I have the whole work week to work on it. And then also I share this with Alan because he also writes down these things in his planner, so we're on the same page as far as what we're doing for our photo booth business. So if you didn't know, me and Alan have a photo booth business. We're in Houston. If you guys want to book us, hit us up. But yes, this is what I like to do. And another thing that I find really important that I recently started doing that I incorporate into my planner is I write down my budget for the month. So I write down all the expenses that are coming in for the month, the checks that are coming in for the month, and as things get built into my banking account, then I just cross them off, and it just helps me look at things in the bigger picture, realistically know how much money I have. Now I give myself a budget, and when I look on there, I can see like how much money I have left. Okay, I'm doing good. And I literally have been looking into that every single morning because it helps me stay focused. This year, I really want to save up a lot of money, and I think that's the best way to do it, because sometimes I tend to forget that I buy stuff, or I tend to forget that I have certain expenses. And also by doing that, I was able to like eliminate a lot of subscriptions that I had. Now that I'm able to look at this stuff every single morning, I just feel so much more in tune. I feel so much more productive, and I just feel like I can accomplish everything if I just like give myself the time for every little thing. Because before I felt like I didn't have time for anything, but now that everything has a designated time that it is due or that it needs to be done, then I realize, hey, I do have the time, but it's up to me to not bullshit. So anyway, I'm gonna get to work now because I have a lot of stuff to do, so I'll talk to you a little bit later. Okay, so I finally finished my work day. Now something I really have to do to feel productive and feel good is I have to go exercise now. It's like if I don't do it, I just feel this stress in my back, like literally, and I just don't feel like myself. So what I've been doing lately is taking spin classes. I signed up for like this week membership, and it's been really cool. So now that's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully they have space for me. They usually always do. I haven't had an issue with that. So I'm gonna go into the spin class. I'll try to show you a little bit of what it looks like inside, but nobody really takes their phones in there, and I'm definitely not gonna take my camera in there. But nonetheless, if you wanna know anything more about it, just leave me a comment down below and I can let you know. You know what they say, if you look cute after a workout, you didn't really work out. So I'm living proof of that. So I made it back home. I'm gonna make dinner with Cuddlebug and little Bug-a-Bug over there. He's so cute. So we're gonna make a good, delicious, healthy dinner that I'm gonna work on this video right in my little journal that I have, and take my butt to sleep and do it all over again tomorrow. I hope that this video helped you feel a little bit more motivated and maybe find some new ideas on what to do to have a nice, productive, and happy day. I really try to do these things more often than not, especially the exercising part has been making such a difference in my mental sanity and in my body. I can literally feel the stress like release from my body, and Alan can tell that I'm less grumpy and like I have a better vibe. He's a Pisces, so he feels my emotions deeply. Anyway, I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you want to see next. I really want to know. I'm making these videos for you, so your feedback is important. Anyways, have a great day. Stay positive, stay motivated, stay productive. Bisous. Bye.